your next, your ex, whatever, because I am the best and you won't get any better than that. Period. Like, ooh, shit. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bitch. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Juniorprettyhood, and welcome back to my motherfucking YouTube channel. Alright, you guys, so today, don't mind if you hear my neighbors. Happy birthday to my neighbor Jen. It's her motherfucking birthday. Woo, 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 woo. So today we have ourselves a mukbang plus a story time because, you know, I have so many crazy stories that I just want to share with the world, and I feel like you guys would really enjoy these crazy stories of my crazy life, you feel me? I made myself some LA dogs, Mexican style hot dogs, whatever you want to call it. I have a side of pico de gallo guacamole that I made to put on the hot dogs, and then I have myself some hot Cheetos with some jalapeno cream cheese. If you haven't had this combo, oh my god, it's so bomb. You need to try it. And then I have myself a glass of orange juice. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh my god, it's so good. All right. So today's story is gonna be about the time that I fought at the club. Yeah. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning. It has to do with, like, I was gonna just tell you guys a story about me fighting at the club, but this story is interesting because not only was it a fight, but it's what led up to that fight. You know what I'm saying? So it makes the story even more juicy. Let me take my first bite. Ready? That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bitch. Ooh, these jalapenos. Oh my god. Oh, that's spicy. Oh shit. Ooh. Damn, what the fuck? Okay. So this story starts with this guy. We're gonna call him Jake. So back when I used to go clubbing, I think I was like 19. I used to go to this club a lot called Tiger Heat. If y'all know what Tiger Heat is, y'all know that that club was like very college environment. Downstairs was like super gay radio music. Upstairs was like the ratchet music. And that's where you find my ratchet ass. Upstairs shaking my ass, you feel me? And for some reason, I wouldn't get lost, but out of my friends, I was the only one who smoked cigarettes at the time, so I would always go like smoke a cigarette. I would always go to the bathroom to buy like cigarettes from the, you know, the restroom person. And I was like dancing, and I ended up meeting this guy named Jake. You know, he was like really short, probably like, what, like 5'3" or some shit. I don't know, but he was hella short. Had a really nice smile. I thought he was really cute. And he seen me by myself dancing, so he came up, started dancing with me. And we was just like, you know, grinding and shit, and his leg was in between my legs. We're grinding on each other, and, you know, we moved from upstairs, we went downstairs, and mind you, it was just like, we were having the times of our lives. Like, think of like one of those music videos where like two people meet at a club or whatever, and they just go running up and down the stairs and going in the bathroom. And that's what we were doing, like holding hands, running up and down the club, like two little fucking free kids that have no worries. And we're in the bathroom, we're taking pictures, we're recording ourselves, you know, we're just having a good time. And we go downstairs, and eventually him and I are dancing again, and it was really cute because the song that was playing was The Weeknd. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, cause I love it. So that was playing, right? And it was just perfect for the mood because I was with this guy that just made me feel so euphoric at the moment, and I had no worries, you know. So we ended up making out, and mind you, like, I've never really made out with random people at the club. Like, I just find that really disgusting because it's like you don't know how many people they made out with before you, or you just don't know where their mouth been. And you know, people's mouths are really dirty. Like, from what I know, it's dirtier than a toilet, and you're a fucking asshole. You know, so just keep that in mind when you go around making out with random people. We really enjoyed our night together, and my friends ended up wanting to leave the club, so they text me and they're like, hey, we're leaving. So he ends up walking me out, and I really didn't want to leave him, you know, like, but I ended up leaving. I gave him a kiss goodbye, and we got down on each other's like Instagram and number or whatever. So, you know, on my way home, I couldn't stop thinking about this guy. So the next day, I ended up hitting him up on Instagram. I think I was like stalking his page, and I was just like, oh, like, I wonder if he's gonna hit me up, whatever. He didn't, so I took initiative to hit him up and DM him. Let's put another scoop of guacamole. I'm kind of scared. I ended up DMing him. Come to find out, he was going to school near where I live. I live in Long Beach, and he was going to like Cal State Long Beach or whatever. So he was staying at like this dorm not too far from where I live. And I was just like, oh shit, like, even better. And he's from LA, so I was just like, okay. Anyways, him and I started like texting each other, and then eventually we started hanging out with each other more. Him and I would go to that same club. There's this one time, like, I met him at his dorm. His friend picked us up, and we all went to the club and just had a really good time. And, you know, even though, like, I was interested in pursuing this guy, he kind of, like, friend-zoned me. With me, it's like, you know, that I don't really get butthurt when it comes to things like that. I'm very understanding, so it was just like, okay, like, you know, we're cool as friends, so fuck it, we're just gonna be friends. A few months pass, and eventually I go to that club, and I see him there, and he's with this guy. He introduces me to that guy, and, you know, I'm drunk, and I'm in his ear like, oh, that's your little boo thing or what? He was like, yeah, but I don't want him, I want you. And I was just like, me? You friends on me, so what do you mean you want me? Then he ended up confessing, like, to me the next day. He was just like, you know, sorry, I didn't really like take you into consideration or gave you a chance. He's just like, but then, you know, getting to know you, I realized, like, you're a really cool dude. Like, you know, like, even though you're pretty and you wear makeup and you're femme and stuff, like, you're still like a chill ass dude. Like, you know, because that's why I call myself Juniorprettyhood, because, like, I'm from the hood, and I'm still, like, yo, down-to-earth type of guy, but then I can be that wild, you know, little, like, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I have so many different personalities, you know? So, you know, obviously he told me that he figured out that he kind of liked me or whatever. So I was just like, you know, at that point, I was kind of, like, over liking him. I was just like, okay, whatever. But then I ended up kind of giving him a chance to, like, you know, see where it would go. So I think it was like 420. He ended up coming to hang out with me, and it was a cute day. Like, him and I smoked, but we ended up both passing out because we were so fucking high. That's how stoned we got. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm picking out the jalapeno. As of lately, it's really, really hard for me to handle some spice, so we're just gonna eat it like this. I thought it was mayonnaise. I'm like, look at what you did. You nutted on me. Yeah, him and I both fell asleep. And, you know, when he woke up, he was just like, oh, I gotta go. So nothing, like, ever happened between us sexually. The only thing we ever did was make out. And then, eventually, I think the chemistry wasn't there. So we decided to remain as friends. Oh, here comes the crazy part. Let's fast forward I think like 6 months to a year. April, and then I think this happened around like November. I started dating this guy. Many of you know who he is. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna put people's names in the story, just because I ain't trying to get sued and I'm not trying to get in trouble. So we're gonna call my ex-boyfriend B. I started dating this guy B, right? And then, mind you, this guy B, he's from, although he's from here, like LA or whatever, he was living in Oklahoma at the time. So he had moved down here, and he had hit me up during the summer, and he was just like, oh, like, I think you're cute, da-da-da. And I was, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was a catfish. So I just messaged him, and I was just like, you know what, hit me up when you're down here, you know, because he was like, I'm going to school in Oklahoma, like, once I graduate, I'll be over there. I'm like, okay, hit me up when you come. So that's exactly what he did. I tell him, hit me up when he comes down here, and he does. And, you know, he took me out on a date, and pretty much we hit it off, like, off the bat. I started dating him, you know, we start talking, getting to know each other, and then come to find out, he was just asking me, like, what guys I've dated, like, or, you know, any guys that we know, because, you know, in the gay world, like, even though there's so many of us all over around the world, we all sort of, like, know each other through Instagram. You know, he was just asking me, like, oh, have you fucked with this person or this person, you know, basically trying to get the tea out of me. I'm trying to get the tea out of him, because honestly, it's just like, I kind of wanted to know, like, who came before me, and he wanted to know that too. So come to find out that him and Jake, prior to me and him dating, used to fuck around. Mind you, B only moved here like October, and this happened like in November, so we were only like dating a month, and before we got together, I guess he had like 1 month of fucking around with whatever hoes or, you know, guys that came before me. I found out that he used to talk to Jake, and they used to fuck around. So I was just like, oh, okay. And then I found out that he was talking to all these other people that I knew, and it was just like, that's a trip. But, you know, what do you expect? It's the fucking gay world. When I found out that he was fucking with Jake, I didn't really care, because at the end of the day, I was just like, okay, well, he's talking to me now, so it don't matter what bitch comes before me, that came before me, comes after, your next, your ex, whatever, because I am the best, and you won't get any better than that. Period. Period, bitch! Period! And I still feel like that. I kept dating B a secret for a while. You know, like, we would post like that we would go out on dates and stuff, but we would never like reveal each other. So one day he posted on his page a picture of my hand. So you see my tattoo, right? My hand on his chest. So I'm sitting on his chest, and basically my hand's like this, and he's wearing a hoodie. And you can kind of see like the side of his face, whatever. So he posted on his page, and only people that know my tattoo would know that it's me. Some people message me like, ooh, bitch, let me find out, let me find out. And then one day, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to post that picture on my page. Everyone was shook. First of all, let me say that. Everyone was shook that I was talking to B. Guess who comes in and leaves a comment on my picture? Ding, ding, ding. Motherfucking Jake. Jake leaves a comment, and this wasn't like a cute comment, like, this was a petty ass comment, and he basically said, our man. So basically he put Y, and then what's that sign called, these signs, you know, the signs, and then R, O-U-R, and then our man. He said your man, but he's our man. So basically just being petty, and I just found that very like, what the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Because me and Jake are supposed to be friends. Like, things didn't work out between us. Cool, whatever. But we're friends, you know? So I didn't understand why he would comment that. And if he did feel some type of way or anything like that, you have my numbers. So why didn't you fucking text me or call me or just, you know, give me a call and be like, bitch, da-da-da. Like, I need to tell you some tea about, you know, da-da-da, you know? But instead, you want to be fucking stupid and leave a comment like that. Like, for what? Because why? Bitches love being petty. You got the right one. You commented on the right person's picture. Mind you, I'm at my best friend's house while all this is happening. And I'm like, kind of like thrown off, kind of heated. So I hit him up, and, well, okay, before even hitting him up, I literally was going to comment back and be like, yo, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to delete this comment and talk to me like a real person, and then, you know. But then I was just like, you know what, let me reach out to him, because like I said, I'm a very understanding person, And I really don't like being petty, because once I get petty or mad or angry, it just goes really left from there, and there really ain't no coming back from it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like being nasty. Ask any of my friends, like, I'm not the person to really pick an argument with or fight with. I hit him up and I was just like, yo, like, what was your comment all about? Like, why are you being petty? And he was just like, nah, Junior, like, you know me, like, I know you. And he's like, I wouldn't even come at you like that. And I was just like, okay, so like, what do you mean? Like, you comment that. So now that I'm turning up on you and confronting you about how you commented on my picture thinking you was acting real cute with it and being phony, now that I'm turning up on you, you want to fucking play victim and be like, oh, like, that wasn't even the vibe, when it really fucking was. So I was just like, but you know, that's how a lot of people are. Like, they want to get slick, and then when you check them, that's when they pull the fucking victim card and be like, nah, it wasn't even like that. But nah, bitch, I got proof. Like, that's receipts right there. I deleted his comment. He was just like, oh, you know, I have proof that, you know, I'm still fucking with him, da da da. I hit up B. Mind you, B, like, at the time, like, he was just a pothead, like, about video games. He'd be with his family, whatever. He just don't be, like, in the scene, you know? Like, even though he had, like, a huge following, people know who he is, but he wasn't in the scene. I call him, and I'm like, you know, basically call him out. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking with him or not? Because I need to know. If you are, then I'm done fucking with you, and you can go be together and da-da-da and whoop-de-fucking do. He was just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you calling me in my ear talking all this mess? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, you know, I'm fucking with you. I've been told you that. I ain't fucking with him no more. So if you want to believe him, you can go ahead and believe him. I was kind of like sad, because I was just like, fuck, like, what if... Okay, so B went onto Instagram. He was just like, man, this is why I don't do relationships, da-da-da. So yeah, that's why I was kind of sad, because I was just like, damn, what if I ruin my chances of being with this guy, you know? And I really liked him. And, you know, I called him, fucking tripping, like, as if he was already my man, when he wasn't really my fucking man at the time, you know? Jake ended up sending me, like, these videos, and it turned out to be, like, I want to say, like, a month ago. Like, that timestamp was a month ago from when me and B started talking. So I was just like, oh, okay, like, this bitch is just tripping. Like, you know, obviously he's mad that I'm talking to da-da-da, and he feels some type of way, because obviously they probably fucked and he gained some feelings. And honestly, that's not my problem, because who got chosen? Me, which I shouldn't have. Shade, the shade, the shade. I was just like, okay, like, this was months ago, so like, you're tripping. And he ended up just not responding to my texts, and me and B ended up, you know, I guess working things out. I apologized to him. He was just like, it's okay, like, you know, I still really like you. I still want, you know, I still want to be with you. Like, you're still the one that I choose, or whatever. Time goes on, me and B ended up making it official on New Year's. And mind you, we started talking like end of October. So it was good, like 2 months or whatever. 2 months, it wasn't really that long, but within that 2 months, like, we would see each other like literally 3-4 times a day. Time kind of flies by, and one day I ended up taking him to this club that I love going to, which is no longer around. If y'all know where Blows is at in West Hollywood, that was the motherfucking spot. I miss that club so much. It was just that motherfucking club, and they need to make a new club like that, or else where the fuck can we go? So we go to this club with my best friend, a few of my friends. I just remember a few of my friends going. When I would go to that club, I would always run into all my other friends. My first time taking my ex-boyfriend there. Guess who's fucking there? Jake is there. And Jake is there with, like, I think this guy I used to talk to. It was just a bunch of people that I knew that night, and it was just like, oh my god. Oh, excuse me. And this was like the first time, like, everybody was seeing me and B out together. You know, we're walking around the club. I'm seeing all these people. They're like, oh my god, hi, da, da, da. Like, oh my god, so nice to meet you. Your boyfriend, da da da. Like, you guys are so cute. You guys are so cute. Everybody's just telling us, like, how cute. Jake is watching us the whole night. If we were dancing at the Latin room, he was in the Latin room watching us dance. And like trying to come dance close to us. And then if we were in the other room by the bar, he was there just watching. Finally, I'm going to the bathroom, right? So you have to walk into this crowd, and it's like a little, you know, passway where everybody is trying to get through. And as I'm walking this way, Jake is coming towards me. And finally we come face to face, and he literally grabs me by my chin, like this, you know. and he's just like, ask your man how my dick tastes.
Hell no.
Can you just imagine this person, your so-called friend, grabbing your face and saying some shit like that to you? Like, ask your man how my dick tastes. Like, what the fuck? I literally just like mush him. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. So I'm turning around like, babe, did you just hear this motherfucker? As soon as I turn around back, I'm already taking off my jacket. My friends we're all in a line, and they're all like trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on, you know? And I turn around and he's not even in front of my face no more. So I'm looking around and he's already in like far in the crowd. And as soon as I'm like taking off my jacket, like trying to like tell everybody like, hold my shit, he's gone. All my friends were just like, what the fuck is going on? I was looking for this motherfucker. Like, I just seen red and fucking black. I go down to the smoking area, he's not there. I go to the fucking Latin bar, he's not there. I go everywhere, and everybody that knew me, so like shout out to my homies Ray and Diamond, they told me that I can say their names in my video. I see them in the bathroom and they're just like, bitch, what's wrong? Like, everybody that knew me knew something was wrong. Like, I was just fucking livid, you know? Like, I was just like, nah, like, I need to find where this motherfucking bitch went. Everyone that's trying to stop me or like ask me like what the fuck is going on, I'm just like, nah, like, leave me alone. I get out of the bathroom, and in the hallway I look forward and I see the security, which is shout out to the homeboy, the security. He's a small homeboy. Then I see my ex B talking to fucking Jake. Here comes the part y'all. The part y'all was fucking waiting for. So I see them, right? I'm walking straight ahead. Like, I see B talking to fucking Jake. I see security there. But in my head, like I said, I seen black and red. So I didn't give a fuck if security was there. Like, he wasn't gonna stop me. So I go up to Jake and I push him like, what's up, bitch? And then boom, gave him one. Right after that, security fucking grabs me like, whoop. And as soon as security grabs me, that's when Jake fucking sucker punches me. And mind you, he had a fucking ring on. So he gives me one like on this side, I guess. He went like this. Yeah, his right hook hit my right eye. And I didn't even know, but he like punctured like my eye like right here. I'll insert a picture if I have it. Mind you, he only got that one hit. I broke away from security. I ended up socking the security, like basically fighting the security, like back the fuck up, you know, move. And I didn't care. And then the other security that was holding Jake, I socked him, and then I was socking Jake while security was holding him because I didn't give a fuck. And I was just like, boop, 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 just tear this apart. And I'm in the fucking hallway like, yeah, bitch, da-da-da, that's what your dumb ass get for talking shit, stupid bitch. Come to the motherfucking east side, I'ma whoop your ass. I was just going off. I pretty much just turned into, you know, the ghetto hood me. Like, the dude really came out of me, you know what I'm saying? I was just in the hallway just banging on him like, bitch, da-da-da. Everybody was just looking at me like, oh shit, like this bitch is really about it, you know? And it was so funny because like all my friends that were like chasing me around the club trying to stop me, they pretty much seen everything that happened because this happened in the hallway where the bathroom is. We get split up and security's like telling me to look in the mirror because, you know, obviously I'm like, I wasn't like gushing bleeding or dripping blood, but he can see that my eye is punctured and he can see some type of blood. So I think he gave me like ice or some shit or like a band-aid. Mind you, my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, but my friend Jay was there talking to me like, oh my god, like, are you okay? Jake came with my friend Jay. So I told Jay, like, you're my bitch. Like, you are loyal to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even though I shouldn't be like that, that's what came out of my mouth at the moment. I was just like, you're fucking loyal to me. So I was like, yo, take me to your fucking car. I want a one-on-one with no fucking security because obviously, like, he fucking punctured my eye and I wasn't just about to let this slide. Like, I was not done for the night. Jake gets escorted out one door and I get escorted out a different door. I'm telling my friend Jay, like, yo, take me to your fucking car. Take me to your fucking car. Like, I need that one-on-one. The door that Jake got escorted out of, it's like, it has like these long ass, high ass stairs. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. My best friend at the time, when security finally pulled me away, he came in and, you know, I'm not down with jumping bitches, but that's just what he used to do, my ex-best friend. If I got into some shit, he would get into some shit. So he started knocking Jake while the security had Jake. So they get escorted out the same damn door. And mind you, security didn't even care about Jake no more. He just wanted him out the club. My ex-best friend, let's call him Mike. Mike is outside with Jake. And he fucking drags him down these steps, beats him up, leaves him passed out under the stairway. I don't know that this is all going on, okay? My best friend, my other best friend, they all exited throughout that door. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Me and my friend Jay go to his car, which was parked at like a grocery store. We go there and he's not there. And I was just like, yo, like where the fuck is this bitch at? He never showed up. We were outside for like probably like 10 minutes. My best friend is calling me like, hey bitch, we gotta fucking go. We gotta go. And as she's on the phone with me, I can hear the ambulance. Like, you know, the fucking sirens and shit. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm walking past the club and I see the ambulance coming. And I was just like, oh no, like, fuck, did we fucking kill him? Like, did this motherfucker die? Best friend ended up picking me up, like, on the side of the club. I forgot what happened, but she was pissed. She was just like, man, you're a fucking dumb bitch. Like, you didn't have to fucking fight. Like, we just got here. You just ruined our night. Like, she was just letting me have it, you know? She was just really upset. But I was just like, bitch, like, you would react the same damn way if somebody came up to you and said some shit. Like, yo, man, ask your man how my dick tastes. Like, bitch, no, you're being bold and you're gonna get fucking checked for it. My ex-boyfriend at the time, he was still underage. He wasn't 21, he was like 19. And I felt kind of bad because when I was escorted out, he wasn't with me. So he was like lost. And mind you, this is like his first time being in West Hollywood. So I kind of felt bad. He ended up finding us. So we're all in the car. My ex-best friend, the guy who's fighting with Jake as well, he was just like, dude, I left him passed out. Security didn't even do anything. I dragged him down the stairs and the ambulance came and had to pick him up. Finally calmed down. I was just like, fuck, like, we could go to jail if something really happened to him, you know? So that's what I was really worried about. You know, I woke up the next day and it's crazy because like as many times I've ever fought, I've never had a black eye, but I guess because he punctured my eye, it was kind of like bruised right here, just right here slightly. I don't know why, but I really don't bruise. We ended up going to Big Bear to go like play in the snow or whatever. Shit! I just kind of concealed it, put a little bit of powder. I looked fine, but everybody was, you know, all my family and friends were just like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, why are you out here fighting, like being ghetto and shit? When I told them what happened, they're like, oh yeah, you did the motherfucking right thing. And I was just like, well, duh. I don't like fighting, y'all. Like, I really don't. It's so ugly to me. I don't know. It's just like when I fight, I turn into my dad, like my real dad. And he's crazy. And I just don't like being angry or mad because it's just like a whole nother side of me, you know? Because everyone always sees me and they always see like I'm happy and positive. So for me to be fighting, it's just not a good look. Jake ended up being okay. I think the next day I like was lurking on his Instagram and he said something about like he woke up in the hospital and his parents picked him up and they were like very disappointed. I was just glad that he didn't die. I would have caught a case. And for some of you, that would make thinking like I would never fight over a guy. I didn't fight over a guy. I fought because I was disrespected. As many times I've had problems with anybody, it was always over the internet, and like when people would see me, it'd be fucking crickets, you know? No one had anything to say in person. So this was the first person to really try me. Of course I'm gonna pop off. And I wasn't fighting over a guy. I was fighting over being disrespected. You know what I'm saying? It's the principle. Oh my God, I missed out this part. After that whole text message, I confronted his whole comment and text message thing. I had went to Tiger Heat. And I ended up seeing him there. I ended up seeing Jake there, and he was with a bunch of people I knew. You know, I said hi to all of them, and I didn't say hi to him because obviously he never texted me back. So I'm just like, I don't know what type of terms we were on. So he finally like tapped me, and he was just like, yo, like, are we good? And I was just like, I don't know. I gotta ask you that, you know, because you were the one tripping, you know. So, and you know, you were the one who didn't respond to me. And he was just like, yeah, we're good. For us to like make up or whatever before even getting into a fight, that was just crazy because it's just like we made up, and then the fucking very next week that I see you at another club, you want to act up. But you know, obviously bitches have courage, liquid courage, and they get all ballsy and they want to try people, and then that happens, and then look at yourself now. That is the story of how I got into a fight at the club with a guy that I used to talk to, not over my boyfriend, but over being disrespected. Ever since then, I never heard from Jake, never seen him again. I do know, like, I think I've seen his Twitter like once, and You know, he looks good. I'm not a hater. I think he's very handsome. I hope he's doing well. See, my whole thing is just like, when I have beef with people, I really just, I don't like holding on to grudges. So it's just like, we ain't gotta be cool and we ain't gotta be cordial, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta know our distance and just, you know, say hi from afar and be like, okay, you good? I'm good. You know, keep it at that, because I don't have time to have hate in my heart and hold grudges and just be bitter and mad at situations that I really can't control. You know what I'm saying? And I already done fought, and what more else can I do? What's so crazy is that the next week we went we went to that same club the next week, and guess who we see? The security. And guess what security tells us? Y'all better not start no shit this week. I'm not having it, you know? And guess what happens? My ex gets into a like fight with this other guy that's sort of my ex or ex-boo thing, whatever you want to call it. And we get kicked out. It was just a hot mess. And it was just like, damn, we went through this last week and we're going through it this week again. And mind you, we went with the same people, which is my best friend. So she was hella mad. Like, damn, we done drive an hour, got ready, got all cute, pre-gamed at home, got drunk, drove almost an hour to go fucking dance, and this is what you guys do. I'm fucking tired of it. You bitches are ghetto and you need to stay home. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I'm full. These chips still smack though. Please don't go out and fight. And please don't fight people for no reason or over the internet. Only fight people if they're in your face. You know what I'm saying? When they're in your face trying you, pop off all you want. But all them internet bitches that be typing, fucking crickets when they see you. No noise. At the end of the day, all the bitches that ever felt some type of way about me, guess what? Guess how they are when they see me. Oh my God, Junior, you look so good. And I be like, thanks, I know. Because deep down, I'm like, bitch, you don't like me. Why the fuck are you even talking to me? That's just what happens when you are who you are. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. I want to know some stories of y'all. If you guys are down to leave it in the comments below, you know, or give me a phone call, FaceTime me, and tell me some of y'all stories. I'm down to listen. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.